Hey guys, for public safety and official misconduct, here with you at the Harrison County Courthouse in Indiana. The reason for this is because if you've been following, you probably already know.
Barthel did more than cover Ryder's court hearing back in February. He also headed over to Lanesville, where Ryder lives, and published these videos he recorded walking on Main Street.
Beautiful day here in Indiana, everybody.
His walk headed towards Ryder's house, and in a second video, he focuses his camera on Ryder's home and adds music for effect. Commenters picked up the message, and Barthel wasn't done.
Hey, Ryder, we all knew you were watching, buddy.
He took another walk that night, joining another YouTuber's live stream, and not so subtly pointed out Ryder's house again.
That's
Meow, 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 meow. Black X down to the left.
After his walk, Barthel repeatedly drove his truck past Ryder's home. Ryder's security video recorded the passes. That other live streamer pulled up a picture, laughing.
Oh, man. He's sitting there, he's screaming at Rabbit as Rabbit's driving by his house. Yeah.
Barthel called 911 after Ryder got in his car and started following him. The probable cause affidavit filed by Harrison County Sheriff Nick Smith says Barthel told deputies who met him he was in town getting paid to cover Ryder's case. But he didn't mention his other videos. The sheriff watched the recordings and filed a stalking charge against Barthel. He was arrested in Florida March 19th. I called him before his arrest.
I have no comment on this matter.
Barthel pleaded not guilty after being extradited to Indiana. He did not answer any more of my questions in the jail lobby after his lawyer posted his bond.
I paid Rabbit to go out there. I gave him 10 grand. Now what?
Another YouTuber, Christopher Ruff, said he hired Barthel through one of his companies.
I won't just talk to YouTubers. I'll talk to the cops if they got questions, about the functionality of how that worked, the donation and then the gathering of the footage for the news media for my company, because I, obviously made the offer a long time ago.
The J from across the river has been paying rejects to stalk and harass us because we are witnesses in a criminal proceeding over there against a government official. They caught one of those rejects here in Harrison County in front of our house, driving his truck back and forth, stalking us, flying drones over the kids' schools, doing aerial images over our house, and sitting out front of our house screaming the N-word. And he has court today. We've been having an issue with the sheriff department actually finishing the investigation because we believe that once he found out that a government official was involved, he put a stop to it. So we're going to put a stop to that today. Hey fellas, are we back in this office yet? Full, like, entirely? Where do I find the sheriff's? Basically Nick Smith. Yeah, more or less. I mean, it's his case. I don't care who I talk to. All right. I am recording, just so you know.
I'm Captain Yeager.
Nice to meet you, Miss. Oh, I know you.
Okay.
Yeah, we've sued you.
Okay.
We're past that. All right. So what's up is, we're here today because there's a court date we're the victims in the case where the from across the bridge is paying people to stalk us because we're participants in the legal proceeding over there. Okay. He's not happy about it. Okay. So one of the people that have been doing it are caught. They're facing felony stalking charges today. This isn't his first court date. I don't even know if they're actually going to have court. But we have been trying to report ongoing violations of that protection order in that case and can't seem to get anybody to actually send it to the prosecutor's office.
Okay, so what do you need?
That report done and sent to the prosecutor's office so that it can be heard by the judge. The judge needs to know that they're violating the protection order.
Okay. And you made a report already?
Several. Because it's happened several times.
Okay, so you've made several reports?
And none of them made it to the prosecutor's office.
Okay. All right. And do you have the case report numbers, or do you know when you reported them?
We didn't get all that. Okay. It should be in the system. I think the reports were entered, but never sent to the prosecutor. And that's the issue. So David, the victim's advocate, he's telling me.
You're Chris, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris White. Okay. Yeah. And we both have protection orders from the judge, from him. And they're very specific, and he's violating them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he's violating them on both of us. And, like, nothing's been done about it.
Okay. Well, hold on 1 second.
And also, I wanted to talk to Nick specifically because he's the officer over the case, and he didn't finish the investigation at all.
Okay.
So, I just wanted to get with him before I talk to the prosecutors about that because he might be doing it, and I might be unaware. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Stand by.
Okay. What do you think, OMC? It's kind of weird to talk to somebody that we've sued. Yeah. Yeager was one of the officers that were involved in the raid that started by the YouTube channel. So it's a little weird for us to talk to him.
I didn't even know what he looked like.
And I saw Donovan Herod the other day at the gas station. That was strange. That was a weird situation.
I didn't know what he looks like.
Everything's in disarray because we're working on it. There's Nick's card. He is busy right now. He is in today.
Yeah.
He's busy right now. So you're saying that he did the initial? Or
yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll tell him that you stopped by.
Okay.
Either give you a call or try to give him a call. Stop by again. He should be back by the end of the day.
All right. So, well, he's answering my text. He's just telling me to come here.
And what did he tell you?
Come here.
For
report
what? And report another.
Like it's a new incident or something.
Is it or
not? It's not, bro. It's a violation of the current.
It's a violation of the protection order.
I don't know if Nick's not understanding me in text or what, but it's a problem because here this dude's getting plea deals right now and he's in the midst of violating the court order and he's saying, I ain't stopping.
Okay.
You know?
So when did you report this?
The original incident? I think that happened back in March.
Of this year?
Yeah.
And who was the initial officer?
That would be Nick. So
the initial officers that were on scene, I don't remember their names.
Patterson? Was it
Patterson?
I don't remember. I don't want to say it was. I know a lot of the police here.
All right. And then Nick took it or Nick added to it?
Here's what happened. They pulled in because the call was against me. The dude that was stalking us lied to the police and he called the cops and said I was drinking and driving. So they came to my house thinking we might have this DUI investigation, right? They knew I wasn't drinking right away.
He was the one that called it in initially.
What did he say?
Well, I'm not going to go into
I do believe.
I'd like to know. Did he make a false report?
I do believe that a false report was made.
Make a false report by saying that you were following him?
Online, he said that he was reporting that I was drunk.
Well, there was calls made that was reporting.
How long have we been talking right now?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? Yeah. I have not smelled one bit of that.
So the investigation turned because we started reporting what was going on.
We've been getting stalked by this white nationalist type wannabe organization for like 2 years.
Yes.
And he's one of them. You know, he's one of those people. Okay. So today they came, we had court in Kentucky. Okay. I mean, we're both witnesses in a court case.
Okay.
And this group has been called upon to intimidate us over that case. It's been going on for like 2.5 years. Okay. That's why I said keep him because you got a felony. So I didn't want y'all to let him go.
We think that he's running from his house, like his hometown.
Okay. So he did videos where he's flying drones over our kids' school. He's got he's doing aerial pictures around our yard and our house, telling people to come here, telling them his audience which room my kid sleeps in. You know what I'm saying? How to get in my house. Like all this crazy shit. Okay. It's been going on with him for about what? A year?
Easy.
With William? Yeah. So, I mean,
he drove all the way here.
So you stated that you sent us something. Who did you send that to? Was it Jaeger?
2 or 3 different officers.
Okay. So that they took an initial report on what's going on here?
There have been...
They tried to get a hold of him to trespass him and find out why he was flying drones over the school.
He hung up on them.
Okay. And he hung up on them. Okay. So I had a little talk with the prosecutor because this shit's gone on way too long. Okay. And I just don't have time to write up a whole year, 2 years worth of police report stuff for you all, and I haven't got around to doing it yet. But, I mean,
which is what we were asked to do, so.
Yeah, they asked us to do that in the office. So, when it comes to Harrison, Deputy Howell.
Okay.
And I think Howell, yeah, this is your guy. This is what I've been sending Howell. That's him right there. Okay. All right.
And
so this is the over there that I'm a witness against in a court case.
Okay.
This is his YouTube channel partner, and that's the guy's girlfriend. See, them guys are rabbit. So there he is. These two are both major stalkers of mine, of ours.
Okay, and you said you sent all that to Deputy Howell?
Yeah, look, see, this is a channel. That's my house. Okay. They do drive-bys and tell people where my kid sleeps.
I think that definitely constitutes as stalking.
Aerial
He drove
photos
from
of the
North
yard right there.
Carolina to Indiana
He's flying
just to come hang out in front of our house.
He's flying a drone. That's my house right there. He's flying drones. He's doing Google Earth. He's doing like all kinds of shit on his YouTube channel.
And you said that, yeah, go back to that other one. Okay, yeah, that's coming from his, yeah okay. I just wanted to check.
Yeah, and then they call me, they say that I'm a child molester.
Okay.
And give them my address. They're trying to get people to come here and kill me. So this is normal. They offer to pay people money to come here. $100. First person comes to Chris's house.
Person to audit Christopher's house. Do not speak to him.
But this is the YouTube partner, like LLC partner. Yeah, like an LLC partner. He's got 8 warrants open right now.
More of my life drama apparently needs to be on the internet.
And he's still the YouTube channel partner of the government official in Kentucky, the one we're a witness against. Sure. So you can see they're working. So there it is. That's their company. They call it For Public Safety because that's my YouTube channel name. Okay. So they wanted to like take a dig on me and create a business. Sure. So they created the YouTube. There's there. And then here's who he's with. Christopher Ruff, the guy that's offering $100 for people to come to my house and paying people like that.
That being said, they were going to leave. And I was like, no, I want to file a report on the guy, right? Well, then I called Nick on his cell phone. And while the officers were sitting there, because they were getting ready to leave and not doing an investigation, and I wasn't having it. You know, I didn't like the fact that there was this dude that's threatening us, stalking our house, you know. So they called, I think Nick called Otto, or somebody from Otto's office, and then Otto said to the officers that were on scene, take the report, we're pressing charges.
So I talked to the prosecutors.
Okay.
They are asking for, I assume you have video of him driving back and forth?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So they would like you to get that to us.
Okay.
Right. And that way we can we get a report done and they can issue a warrant for him.
So they did.
Okay.
That took about 2 weeks. They extradited the dude from Florida because that's where he came from. And now here we are.
So
and
they filed?
Yeah. He got felony stalking, right? And then he goes to court here and the judge puts in a restraining order against him for us. Immediately he starts violating it. He's been violating it on almost a weekly basis.
And that's
so this is a new report.
Well, no, we're reporting the violation of that.
But that's a new report.
Okay. And the investigation needs to be completed because Billy, the guy that's here in trouble, he told the police that he was getting paid by to stalk us because we're defendants in the criminal proceeding.
And you have that evidence?
Yes.
Okay. So
that's what I'm trying to turn in.
The violation is a new crime. It's not.
Is it?
It's not a continuation.
Okay.
It's a new crime.
Well, then that's something we can report differently.
Okay.
But the other portion of it is the same case. if there's accomplices and people getting paid to stalk people because they're in court proceeding, that needs to be furthered. You know what I'm saying? Don't just stop it at charging this guy. We need to move forward with the other people that are involved.
Okay, well, you can ask the officer about that.
That's
what they
Nick.
think about that.
That one's Nick.
Right, but another officer who comes and takes this report for
Okay.
the EPO violation, correct?
Like 8 of
Emergency
them,
projector.
8 or 9 of them.
Okay, you have that on your phone?
Yep.
Is it a text message?
We've got it in video. Lots of them.
Like you see their face and you know that it's them.
Their accounts and their business
Their
names.
accounts and their business names.
Mm-hmm. And his account name. Social media. So like, you've got social media accounts. I'm sure it's got a name to it. Like you can verify it's your account. That's what he's using is an account with it's called Benghazi Rabbit.
He's talking to you.
He is showing up to our court proceedings online and yeah.
What's the connection of the business name and showing up to court proceedings?
He got paid by to stalk us and he told the police that.
Okay. And
He
you
got
have
paid.
that where? Where do you have that?
In Nick's probable cause.
Like it was on video. So
Yes, on body camera.
All right, let me get another officer here to take the report for
Well, I gotta get up there because he's got court. Can I come back down? After court?
How long is that going to take?
I don't know. It's court. It's happening right now. 1:30.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'm
After
staying
court.
down here. I'm not going up.
You're not going up there? Okay. All right. You okay, Tiff?
Yeah, I'm staying down here.
All right. I'm going up to the court and see what's going on up there. Obviously, cameras aren't allowed in the courtroom. So for this part, I just have to tell you what happened. I went into the courtroom, and of course, Barthel wasn't even there, and nobody had informed us that he wasn't going to be there, which is a Marcy's Law violation.
Under Indiana law, IC 354064, and the state's Victims' Rights Amendment, victims have the legal right to timely notification of all public court hearings and proceedings involving their case, as well as prompt notification if a court date is rescheduled or canceled.
That's not really the biggest issue that I have with this case, but it is an issue, and it does need to be resolved. Oh, while you're here, guys, make sure you hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber to this channel. It really helps a lot. I'm going to do this portion of the audio only, so like my screen will be going, but I'm going to hold my phone down. There's a guy named Willie Barthel that was charged with felony stalking and harassment of my family. Okay, so they keep having these court dates with him, and I think they're making a deal with him or something. But I'm not they're not letting me be involved. That's a problem for me.
Sure.
It's Marcy's Law, I have rights.
Sure, yeah.
The other issue is that the investigation has not been completed. Otto told me last time I talked to him, the prosecutor directly told me that he was aware of who was paying the guy and how that was going out per their investigation. So the guy's getting paid to stalk my family. Because I'm a legal proceeding participant in Kentucky. That's why he's getting paid. So somebody in the process over there of the court hearings is paying people because he's wanting me to be intimidated, right? He's paying people to stalk me.
Gotcha.
So that's how they caught this guy. He was one of the people that was paid. All right. That whole thing needs to be brought out. Not just the guy that got caught out front of my house, but the fact that other people, including him, are getting paid to stalk me and my family and our kids. All right. That needs to be done.
Can I pause you for a second?
Yes.
Can I go grab my computer so I can
Sure.
pull your name up and pull the case up
Pull
so
the
I
case.
can take
So you
notes?
see. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. You got it.
One more time, can you tell me the name of the man?
The man's name is William Barthel, Barthel Jr.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you pause if you're okay with that.
Sure.
I'm going to go across the hall since you told me that he has court today.
1:30.
And I don't have internet service to pull. So I'm going to go across the hall real quick and double check, and then I'll come back. Is that okay?
Yeah,
You got
absolutely.
time?
Yeah.
Okay.
My girlfriend's downstairs at the sheriff's department.
Oh,
We're trying to get. He's been violating the court orders.
Okay.
Right. There's a protection order in place through the judge. This dude's violating it on a weekly basis.
Okay.
So she's down there trying to get that resolved.
Okay. All right.
While I'm up here trying to figure out what's going on.
Gotcha. Give me a second.
I'll be here.
All right. Thank you. Be right back. Okay.
All right.
So, I'm sorry. It took me a minute. I had to go over there, then had to come here. All right. So Your case has been continued due to his attorney asking for a continuance.
Nothing wrong with that.
And so Otto, I believe, was working with you. Is that correct on this case?
Should be, but he's not. You know, that's the problem. I've called David multiple times. I've told him what my problem is. And, I mean, I didn't get an update today, for example.
Okay.
No update. I mean, it's Indiana law under Marcy's right says that if there's anything that happens.
Now, are you normally getting updates through email, phone, mail? How do you normally get your updates?
The only time I've gotten an update was in the very beginning. David called.
Okay. Do you prefer calls or emails?
Sure.
Calls?
Either way, I don't care.
Okay.
Text, call, email, whatever.
Okay.
Send it in pigeon. I don't care.
Okay.
You know, just as long as I know.
Can you give me again? I don't do normally what he does on the job load.
Sure.
So I just want to make sure I get Gary case notes in order for this to get put in correctly. Can I have the number that you would like to get these?
Phone number.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Email is 04.
04.
Both numbers. 04 publicsafety@gmail.com.
Gmail.com. Okay.
If you send a pigeon, make it the name George.
George.
Yeah, George the pigeon would be fine.
I'll write that down just for.
I mean, one of the officers go by and be like, "Hey, Chris, Otto sent me. I just want to give you." I don't care.
Okay.
As long as I get notified.
So I will double check when everything pops back up because the victim advocate is not here today.
Yeah.
So I want to double check that we have the correct information for you.
You do. Yeah, I've talked to him a lot.
Okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm not familiar.
You're
with
not
this.
part of. You haven't been involved with.
So I just want to make sure that I update everything so we're on the same page. So we have an updated number. We have an updated email address. Now you said when you first came in, I believe you said your girlfriend Tiffany. Is that what you said?
She's downstairs.
Okay, she's
Tiffany
downstairs. And she's part case. Is she receiving updates as well? Okay. So if you can have her come up, I can also pick up her information just so to make sure that it is correct. I will personally email Otto whenever our email pops back up. I will email him that you stopped in along with Ms. Napier and that you were wanting to meet. Would you like a meeting with him or a phone call? What would you like for him?
Well, the problem is that according to David, okay, in my communications with him over this issue, over these issues, it seems to me like maybe the problem's coming between again, this is the same thing that happened before, right? Before this charge.
And I'm sorry, I am so sorry, because I'm not familiar with this type of case because it's on someone else's hands that I'm making you repeat yourself over and over. And
You're
I
fine.
apologize.
Just let me tell you real quick what the problem is. Before I was trying to report this harassment, this group harassment. I've been trying to report it for 2 years. It's been going on for 3, right? There are more than, I think Nick said, 40 police reports to me in my house over the past 3 years from here.
Okay.
So all the resources in the damn county is going to me right now.
Okay.
Because I'm getting stalked and harassed by a group.
Okay.
That's getting paid by a guy because I'm a witness in a criminal proceeding.
Okay.
Okay. I have the whole time been trying to get Nick Smith agency, right, our sheriff department, to send something that's happened to the prosecutor's office so that it can be properly investigated and put to a stop. Simple. There have been so many incidents that they could have charged people on, but they weren't doing it. So I finally got steamed up enough to where I came in here and I said, Otto, I got a problem. And Otto's great, right? We both know that. Otto's great. So Otto heard me out. And when I told him, I said, look, if Nick Smith if his agencies, his deputies are not putting anything in front of you, you have no clue what's happening to us. If you don't have a clue what's happening to us, there's no way you're going to be able to charge anybody. If you never charge anybody, then I'm going to continue to soak up every resource in this county because my family's going to continuously be stalked and harassed. So let's get it resolved. And they said, well, what do you need for me to do that? I said, I need a meeting. I think the best idea will be a meeting in a room with you and Nick at the same time.
Okay.
Because you're telling me this and he's telling me that and then he tells me that and you tell me this and I don't think y'all communicate. That's what I told him.
Okay.
He said, that sounds like a good idea. He set us up the meeting. Within the meeting, I told him what the problem was. They acted like that I was not really telling the truth.
Okay.
Not because it sounds crazy, right? And within a week after the meeting, there's a guy filming my house, doing aerial drone footage over my kid's school, putting red X's on top of his bedroom, telling people what kind of camera system I have, and that he'll disable it while someone comes in and hurts our kid. He's pulled up out front of our house in the truck with the Confederate flag. He's got a siren blaring and lights going off, screaming at my house, right? Then they believed me. That's when they believed me, right? It took that incident. That was a week and a half after I told them it was happening.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I think now we've gotten past the hurdle of, well, Chris Ryder's full of shit, right? We're past that hurdle now.
Okay.
And then, so they charge this guy, right? Barthel. They have to extradite him from Florida. They go through all this trouble, you know. They got him on body cam saying, yeah, I'm getting paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's in the probable cause. And then I'm thinking at that point, yay, we're going to get it resolved. They're going to arrest the guy that's paying people to do it because that would put a stop to it, right? So first hearing happens. I get notified about the first hearing, but I didn't get notified that the time got changed of the hearing and I wasn't allowed to be here. I wasn't given the ability to be here. So that was a Marshall's right violation. I'm a little upset over that, I'm not going to lie, because I wanted to be here. And then, but I let it go. And I said, well, as long as y'all are doing the right thing, pushing forward with the investigation, as long as y'all are not like just slapping this guy on the wrist and thinking that the problem's solved, because it's not, then okay, I'll let go of the fact that my Marshall's right, I'm the victim, I got rights too. I'll let go of the fact that y'all just violated my rights, right? And I let it go. 2 weeks later, the judge order for protection is being violated by the guy. So I turn that into the police, and I'm thinking, well, it won't be long on Indiana, my case, I'll be seeing a real show cause motion put in, and the dude will be answering for it, right? Nothing happens. So I call back here, and I asked David, did the police here, did the sheriff department tell you that the guy's violating the protection order? He said, I don't see anything about that, Mr. Ryder. And I said, so you're telling me that the police, after all that, you're telling me that Nick's agency is not letting you all know that there's violations of the current protection order? He said, no, sir, I don't see anything about that. Maybe you need to talk to Nick. I said, okay, sounds good to me. I'll talk to Nick. So I hit Nick up on the cell phone. I'm calling, I'm texting him. I'm waiting between just attempts to get a hold of him. No response. Okay. So I call the sheriff's department and I say, why ain't Nick answering my phone calls? Why ain't he answering my text messages? How come nothing's being done about this? I got to report it to him because it's his case. He's the officer that did the whole thing. So, and that's what they told me. They said, well, Nick has to do it because it's his case. Okay. I said, well, get Nick to call me then so that I can report it. I got proof. I got video evidence of it. Okay. You know? And then Nick finally gets back with me by text. And he says, you need to go down to the station and report it. Okay. I've already been there, Nick. They tell me that I have to get with you, and then you don't call me back. So we've played this merry-go-round now for a minimum 8 violations, minimum 8, and they're consistent. If I sign into the internet right now in front of you, within 15 minutes, I'll bet you'll witness the protection order get violated. Okay?
Okay.
That's how much it's happening.
Sure.
Now hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a damn deputy, if not Nick himself, to put it on paper and send it to this office because David is telling me that they're not seeing anything, right? Meanwhile, I'm getting no phone calls. Dude ain't showing up for court. I'm not being informed. So here we are now. I'm not getting any information about what's going on. And I'm hearing from the internet that not only are they laughing that they're able to get away with violating the protection order, but they're also saying ain't shit gonna happen because he's getting a deal. You just wait, Ryder. We're putting up a camp across the street from your house real soon. So I'm getting harassed, okay. Right? Because they're saying that this office is not adequately charging anybody and that they're dropping the ball on everything. And the people that are committing the crime, they think it's hilarious. I think it's pathetic.
I understand.
So I'm here to let you know that what's happening in this case, the lack of aggression, the lack of getting any accountability done, the lack of information being provided to the victims, it is pathetic.
Okay. Well, I have taken down some of the things that you've asked me to. I can, do you mind to wait just and see? I can go
No,
back.
I'm here.
Okay, if you don't.
Now my kid gets off the bus in a bit, and he's been the focus of he's been the target of the threat. So I'm not going to let him get off the bus on a day that this crazy wacko that gets paid to stalk me is in town, and his current girlfriend is telling me that she's watching my house right now as I'm here.
That's
No,
you're,
so
you're,
the
you're like the
savage
smartest
I'm gonna have lunch.
administrator.
I'm gonna have lunch at Hogg's Tavern. So you just let me know when your appointment is concluded, and I will meet you there.
So
Absolutely.
the Savage Saints administrator, Courtney McLaughlin, will be at
No.
Hogg's Tavern on Monday.
No.
Courtney Marie
No.
McLaughlin. We don't want to get confused
No.
with a different one.
No. I secret will meet you at Hogg's Tavern
On
We have
Monday.
no
on
idea.
Monday after your appointment.
So I'm going to be home for that.
Sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a few phone calls and see if I can't get some people on the phone for you.
I think what we need to do is we need to get with the sheriff. I think Nick needs to answer as to why in the hell he's not doing his job. That's what I think.
And I can't.
Unless David's lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that could be. Like, I don't think David's a liar.
Sure.
I don't take him as a liar.
Sure.
But if he's telling me things and it's not true.
Sure. Well, I'll make a few phone calls if you don't mind to stay for just a few more minutes.
Sure.
And try to get some people rounded up. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to tell you what's going on.
And thank you. I wasn't.
And look, I'm glad somebody new's talking to me, because if I'm just barking in circles on the other.
And I'm sorry. I do different roles here, so I'm just gotta get caught up to speed.
Okay.
So I apologize that you're having to say this multiple times. If you just give me a few minutes, I'll be right back.
All right.
If Ms. Napier does come up, I'd like to have that number.
I'll holler at her. She's right here down the balcony.
I want to put this information into what we call a case note, and then just make sure everything is updated on our end to make sure if there's not a typo or something, just to make sure. And then I'm going to send an email to Otto, just let him know that you all stopped by and your concerns with the case. And then I will also attach, if you don't mind, your cell phone number, your email.
Yeah.
Because if you don't feel comfortable with your cell phone number, I'll just attach your email inside.
I told her how been using the records to get information and
if that's
stalk
okay
us.
with you. And then I will let them know that you both stopped in today and you had concerns with the information. And then I will also task David just to make sure that he is on that, because again, I don't do what he does.
Meaning you're gonna express that we're upset that we're not being informed of the updates of the case?
Yeah, I want to ask him but he will be back next week, just to reach back out with you all, and just to make sure, what you're kind of looking for, different updates, just so he is more aware of what you're feeling today.
Okay.
And then, like I said, I'm going to email Otto. Otto is in meetings today, so he's not available at this point in time. Okay. Now, the stuff that you talked about, the sheriff's department, I don't work for the sheriff. I can't do anything for you on that. Right. And I'm not trying to brush you off. I know. But I can take you down to Grant, who does work for the sheriff, and I can ask him to make contact, if that's okay. I can walk you over.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I want whatever it takes to get this case handled.
Okay. Now, before you leave, I want to make sure that you've gotten what you wanted. I know not what you want, but you got what you needed to hear today, and you're on the right path today
here
with us.
Is that we do not approve of any kind of plea deal.
Okay.
We don't approve of it. Not that you can't do it. We don't support that. Okay. We don't feel like he deserves a plea deal. We don't feel like he behaves in a manner in which he's going to respond appropriately to a plea deal. And we know he's already making threats to go right back to it the instant he gets that plea deal.
Well, my biggest thing is that my son's still traumatized from the stuff that he did. And that's not okay.
So I just want to make sure, when you leave here today, you are satisfied with the path that I've given you, what I'm going to do.
I understand.
At this point, and then as things, people get back to the office and look into things this way, you're satisfied with what I can give you today.
I'm satisfied with that you're trying to do something.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, but what are you offering besides that? Where we at? Besides that, you're trying, so I mean, that's great.
So I just want to make sure that
Are we satisfied with how things are going? No.
Sure, and maybe things will.
Are we satisfied with the way you've been today? Yes. You're just a.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure that I got what
Right.
you all need. And again, I apologize that I'm not up to speed with this particular case
You
because
don't
this
have
is
to
not
be.
what my job is
Yeah.
in this office. But I do want to make sure that you are okay with what we're talking about today before you leave. Okay. Okay.
We'll be fine leaving here today. Like, I'll tell you what will make us satisfied today. If we address the issue, just address it, approach it, the issue of non-communication between law enforcement and this office. We're going to address that issue.
And I will write that in an email if that's
Yeah.
okay with you, that you're unsatisfied with the communications with different
Between,
agencies.
yeah, because
So-
crimes are happening, and violations of the court order are happening, and it's all easy to prove, and it's not getting to this office according to David. And if I ask Nick, Nick says, they got everything they need, they just need to take care of the damn case, I'm tired of dealing with it. And I do not appreciate being communicated with, to me, from that avenue, from neither of them. I don't want to get involved in their inability to communicate. That ain't my problem.
Okay, I will, in the email, I'll express that your frustration, yours as well, is kind of, correct me if I don't put what you want, that your frustration is communication between the two agencies, if there is a communication problem. Then I'll bring that to attention.
And inability to effectively solve the problem, the case, right? In other words, it's an obstructive issue. It's being obstructed. The case is being obstructed by this issue.
So basically what he's saying is that there have been violations of the protective order and nothing has occurred to prevent those violations from reoccurring.
They're getting worse.
Okay, all right, so I truly believe this is all I can do for our office at this particular.
Well, I'll tell you what
but
the
I
law
will-
says. That this is what our research has brought us to understanding. When these types of issues are happening, there is a remedy that is available through the prosecutor in which he can assign a special investigation. If Nick don't want to play ball, if Nick don't want to do his job, then it says that the prosecutor, Indiana state law, and I can find the statute, allows the prosecutor to assign a specific agency or officer that is different from the one that had it. He can do that. And I'm not saying that's what he needs to do. He knows his job. Otto does.
Right, Otto's great.
But I mean,
he does a great job.
but here's the thing, if this has been going on for a while, David's saying blah, 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 X, Y, and Z, Nick's getting spicy with me like a little schoolgirl. You know what I'm saying? If that stuff's going on, then obviously it's time for Otto to make a statement. He's got to come up and step up and say either, Nick, I don't know what your problem is, but you better straighten it out because we got a job to do before we get sued, right? Or he just say, all right, Nick, if you don't want it, then I'll invoke my ability under my authority to have a different officer do it.
Well, there's
One or the
also
other.
another remedy that can be utilized is if there is some sort of conflict or bias going on with the sheriff's department with them having a potential inability to, properly conduct an investigation for whatever reason. Otto can set it up so that we can compile all of our evidence into a packet, basically put it all on a thumb drive, and just submit it directly to him.
Do you all have investigators that work for your office?
Sure.
You
Yes,
do?
yes.
Well, then that's another avenue.
Well, that's what.
That's what
I
she
just
was
said.
talking
We
about.
can submit
Well, then we
it.
can bypass Nick entirely.
We can, but we have to have it documented that
We
we
can.
feel that there is a bias.
If Otto's willing to take that avenue, it was suggested to us by the FBI.
Okay, again, whenever I send the email, I will absolutely, I'm going to put what you all's
Thank you.
feeling. And then, see what we can do for you because you're the victim and it's something that's bothering you. And then we want to make sure that you're taken care of.
We're in bad shape.
And we want to make sure that we're doing our job.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to take you downstairs if you're still okay with that, and then talk to Grant
Let's
about
try it.
and talk to him about the other stuff because I don't work for the sheriff,
Right.
and I can't. I
Yeah.
can only help you to the avenue of where you need to get.
So here we go. So if we go down there and we communicate with this fella, right? And everything's Grant, if we do our communication with, and it still doesn't get resolved, then plan B would be
Well,
for all
I
that.
think plan A has to work out where I get the email to my boss, Miss Grant will then I'm assuming email. Don't take my word because I don't know if Nick's there or not today. I don't know.
Right.
Grant will then correspond with him.
Okay.
And then hopefully between the emails, there'll be a solution.
Yep.
And then I guess you'll be getting a
If
phone
there's
call.
not,
then we work another avenue if that's the avenue that gets there.
thank
At
you.
this
So
avenue, we're still this point.
if the Harrison County Sheriff Department avenue is a dead end, I don't want to waste any more time with it. If Otto will move forward with a different route.
And that will be on his decision.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, sure. I will absolutely, if you would like me to do those things for you, I will do those
Thank
things.
you. I appreciate that.
All right, we'll go downstairs.
Completely off topic. Your earrings are beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, I kind of gave Grant a rundown about, what you guys do in our office and the communication email. And I told him that you would like to have an email sent to Nick for communication purposes. I don't work down here, so Grant will take over from here. He'll be out in just a little bit. He's finishing up some.
So I was able to make contact with Nick.
Okay.
He wants you to fill this out, and it's going to go to the chief, which would be Brad, or a supervisor.
What is this?
A complaint form.
So I'm complaining on Nick?
Yeah.
Well, we
Is
don't.
that what they want?
We don't really want to complain on Nick. We just want to have somebody like legitimately care and take our report. We don't want to complain on Nick.
Who said this?
Nick.
Nick
wants you to file a complaint on
Nick
him?
said, have him file a complaint on me then. Ugh. Like a little bitch.
He doesn't say it like that.
Well, that's what this feels. Look, dude.
Don't fill that out.
Look, dude, I ain't filling this out. I'm not playing this game.
That's a child.
Nick's being a little brat. Like a schoolgirl.
That's very immature and very unprofessional. We're just trying to get a resolve for, the difficulties that we're dealing with that are criminal in nature.
We are victims in a felony stalking case. I'm here for that. I'm not here to play schoolgirl games with Nick Smith. He's supposed to be a professional sheriff.
We don't care
What
about
does he mean,
feelings.
file a complaint on me then?
We don't care about feelings. We just want people to do their job.
Was my impression that you were wanting
No.
to email.
Where'd you get that impression?
That's what Megan told me.
She said, I want to put a complaint on Nick Smith.
She said that you were wanting to file a complaint because you were having trouble getting through to him.
That's not what I told her. Do I need to go get her again?
We want to talk to somebody that will get the information through, like file the report appropriately and get it sent up the chain where it needs to be. That's all we want.
We want the investigation to be done properly. That's it.
And this is the thing that Nick was the initial officer on?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you have to talk with him. I know you're saying you're having trouble getting through to him.
Yes.
If you're wanting to complain about that, then this is the form you have to fill out, but they aren't going to assign it to a different officer. He's the officer.
Okay. That, I don't care. I don't care how y'all do it.
Okay, can you communicate with Nick and
is that
ask
possible?
him if we can leave a detailed report here? You guys can witness us sign it if we need to show that, we swear that this is the truth on our part, like what we're saying. And then you guys submit it to Nick since he obviously seems to have
a bias issue with us?
With meeting with us in person because we've tried several times and he's always busy.
And not only that, but remind Nick, since he wants to play schoolgirl, remind Nick that for 3 years I've been trying to tell him that I had an issue with white supremacists stalking us, and he called me a liar. Remind Nick that she told him that there were officers that were here that were not conducting proper reports over a stalking issue that we were dealing with over a period of time, and he called her a liar. Right? Remind him that if he wants to play schoolgirl, we're going to play schoolgirl. Remind him that he called her a liar. Remind him that he called me a liar, and remind him that we forced a meeting between the prosecutor and him. And in that meeting, he also basically insinuated that we were lying. And then remind him a week and a half later, it happened and he proved it.
And please also remind him that it's just not us that is dealing with this. It's also my minor child who lives with us. And he can have all the bias that he wants towards us, but
That's
it is not
inappropriate.
fair to do to a child.
And he's a damn sheriff. He is an elected official and he's going to do this.
I can let him know what you guys said. I can send him an email or something.
Please.
I'm going to go up there and tell her that you told me that I said I wanted to file a complaint on him and that was it. Because she said that we were coming down here to talk to Grant because Grant is the person that she can communicate with from their office to this
Are
office?
you Grant?
Yeah. Okay.
I thought so,
she
because
said
I met you once before you took my evidence.
she said that if we come down and talk to Grant, that we might be able to resolve the issue, whatever the communication problem was. Didn't have nothing to do with filing no damn complaint, Grant.
Well, that was my impression. That was a complaint and wanting to talk to.
No, we
to
just.
Nick.
I just want to report. I want to report
sort
what's
of
happening.
chain of communication where it's going to be effective and get the job done. You know, if Nick doesn't want to talk to us and he doesn't want to see us, then he needs to create a communication, chain like that we can
Provide us with a line of communication where our case can continue to be done. It's like we're victims in the case. You can't obstruct it because you don't want to do it because you don't like us. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you, through you to Nick.
Right. I don't know what
his reasoning is, or if there's even a reason. It just may be crazy coincidence. But yeah.
Tell Nick I had no intention on filing any stupid complaint for him.
Yeah, I'll let him know everything.
You tell him that if he puts me in a position to make a complaint, okay, that it will be through the federal court system and the AG's office.
It won't be on a piece
If
of
he
paper.
needs me to do a complaint, if it gets to the point, if it did, not that's petty, right? But tell Nick that I said that if it really did get to the point where I'm going to complain on him, I'm doing it with the state's AG's office. I will file charges against him, okay, for obstruction of this case. And you tell him that I will go to the federal courthouse and I'll shell out $400 and I'll file a 1983 case against him. That's the type of complaint I will do. I ain't filling out that.
But we don't want to do that.
No, I'm not saying I'm doing that.
We don't want to do
I'm
that.
saying if Nick needs to realize what kind of people we really are and quit being biased.
We're not bad.
We're not the type of people that come in here and file complaints on cops. That's not what we want to do. We got an open case. It's unresolved. It's not being handled appropriately. Nothing's getting turned into the prosecutor's office. And now I believe David, by the way. And we're just here to try to resolve that issue. That's it. We're not here to make YouTube content, even though I'm videoing you. We're not here to make YouTube content. We're not here to stir a kerfuffle. We're not here to cry and bitch about cops.
The only time we publish stuff on YouTube is
It doesn't
when
matter.
we've
It's none of their
encountered
business.
this, and then we went well beyond it to try to resolve the
It's none of their business, Tiffany. Let them just understand how it works out by being the ones on the other
I'm
end.
so tired of them thinking that we're bad people.
I've done nothing but goods to this agency.
Okay. Well, I will let Nick know
That the victims are here. Here's how you should say it. Let Nick know that the victims in the felony case are here and that they've been trying to give him evidence or proof that supports that the case is ongoing and still a problem and that our family is still under threat due to the same actors in the same case that's attached to the same number that he is bowing out of and not finishing and obstructing. And say, Chris isn't here to file a complaint on you for obstructing the case. Chris is here to ask politely of you to do the case, Mr. Sheriff. And he's not here to play schoolgirl with you.
I will let
That
him
sound
know.
good?
I will let him know, and that's.
What a biased situation. Thank you, Grant. It's no offense to you, buddy.
No.
You know.
It was nice getting to see you again. I hope you had a good day.
So that's the situation, folks, right there. A biased sheriff because what? We're YouTubers? Wow. There wasn't any respect I had for this department.
Here, real quick, I got one more update. Look at them.
Oh wow, they've got
They're on their
really
milk
good.
mat. They're learning how to lap up milk. So.
You know what? Before we leave, I'm going to tell her.
There they are. I like that.
Are you go back and sit?
Yeah, we're going to let her know what Grant said. I'm sick of these people saying one thing and then another saying another. We're going to get that straightened out. What was that about?
I don't know. That was weird.
File a complaint on me?
Maybe he just really wants to complain.
Could you imagine him surviving on YouTube with that soft ass skin?
No.
What was her name?
I don't think I got her name.
Colorado. He's out of court. Well, now we know what the problem is. It's Nick Smith. Is that sweet young lady still here that we were talking to?
Here,
Is
what?
that sweet lady that we were just talking to still here?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Alrighty. What does Nick have a purpose to be biased to us over? Because you informed him that one of his officers is buddies with
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You're not gonna believe this.
Hold on, I make sure I don't walk myself out.
Real quick.
Hold on, I do it all the time. I've had to walk twice all the way around.
You've been so
Oh my
great.
goodness.
All right, real quick. What did you tell Grant when you said that we needed to talk to somebody? What was it that you said?
Like verbatim, I don't know. I just
Close.
that you need to talk to somebody because you were here and we've got our situation under control. And you need to talk to the sheriff's department, Nick, for police reports and for communications.
For police reports and communication, right? So you didn't.
Well, I don't want to be a liar because I told him what I was telling you I was going to tell him, and then I come back up and I started doing something else, so I can't say verbatim.
Can you say that you didn't tell him that I was here to file a complaint against him?
Against who?
Nick. They said that you told him that I wanted to file a complaint against him.
Oh, no.
Before I get into an engagement with this officer, I would like for you all to put down in comments, what is the shortest amount of time before you've seen a person who shuts down an investigation between an officer and a civilian? Are you here for me?
I was just hear somebody yelling in the lobby, brother.
Oh, I'm not yelling.
Everything.
I got a loud voice, man.
Everything good to go?
Yes, we're in good shape.
Good.
It happens when you're dead.
Who made that call?
Somebody just called, so somebody's yelling in the lobby. Man.
Oh, I don't yell. That's it. Investigation concluded in under 15 seconds. Now let's get back to the video because this is not over yet, unfortunately. I'm not yelling. I'm loud though. Like you hear me echoing?
Yeah, I mean,
It's 'cause I talk
everything
loud.
echoes up there anyway.
Yeah.
I got you.
I have a little bit more of a quieter.
He might not have understood because of the instruction. I'll go back down.
Well, I just talk loud. I got a hearing problem too, so sometimes I catch myself being louder than
I
I need
heard what I was saying because of the instruction. I'll go back down, but no.
to. That's not what you told him though, right?
I didn't say anything about you having a complaint, but I didn't say that.
He brought me out a damn complaint form.
I'm sorry. I tried to go too fast.
How you feeling about all this construction going on? Got you everywhere all at once?
I'm never here. I work the road. I don't work.
Where they got you all stationed at now?
Yeah, cars, man. We work out of our car.
I'm just straight out of the car.
We don't ever come here except for log evidence.
Yeah, right.
Don't matter to
That's
me,
not a
right, man?
huge effect.
Yeah.
Nick called the police?
That's the title of the form. That's their form. No, we're good.
I wasn't. I was upset because
That's because I just want to double check with him. I was like, did I tell you that? But that's just their form. Anytime anyone comes in,
I gave a
believe.
mouthful.
But I don't, because I don't work here. But right. Form.
What do you
they
mean
give
that's a
the
form?
public-
It said complaint form.
I don't work here. I don't know what forms other than like if you have an issue, a complaint, a worry. I don't know the word you use. Or like if you have a suggestion. That's their form. I don't work here, so I don't know how the form is.
Okay, wait.
You'll have to talk to them.
Spare with me for 1 second. Let's slow down. Let's do some yoga.
I can't go.
All we're saying is that there's more evidence that needs to be turned in.
Yeah. And if that's the form, did you just write that on there? Like, I have more evidence or something?
No, it was
All
a
right, so
complaint
maybe we should
form.
ask the form.
You know what we're
for
going to
that.
do? We're just going to let Nick be a schoolgirl. And we're going to talk to Otto, Plan B. Let's do that. I'm done with Nick. I'm not messing with him.
And again,
He won't be a sheriff in a few months anyway. I don't care. He can throw his fit. He can act like he can obstruct all he wants. We'll just see if Otto will recognize that and move to a different, let's get a special investigator. I don't want to work with Nick.
Or just let us
He's
submit
biased.
the stuff into you guys. I mean, that would be so much easier.
What is it?
Submit the stuff in the prosecutor's office. I promise.
Yeah,
I'll
let's just
organize
submit it
and
straight
not,
through.
Overwhelm you guys. Like,
We don't
I'll-
need to
I'll
deal
make
with
sure it's
this.
Organized.
Okay, I'll go back up because I've already started my email. I'll add that.
Just tell him we can't work with the sheriff.
Alright, okay, I got you.
I'm not doing it. Look, he just called the cops on me too. I'm not doing with that. I'm not gonna put myself at risk just trying to be a victim in the case.
Okay, I will send the email. I'm
Okay.
sorry for
This
the
is crazy.
miscommunication. I'm sorry for the miscommunication.
You didn't. I just don't think that's the right form, and I think Nick's blowing smoke up your butt.
Okay, and again, I don't work down here, so the forms are different upstairs and downstairs. Okay.
You remember when I thought Nick was such a great guy?
Okay. I gotta go back up. I'll finish it.
you do that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
guys.
and then just have them reach out to me, and we'll see where we go from here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. My sheriff thought he was going to scare me by having some little cop come up behind me. Do they forget who they're dealing with? Good grief. Can we not just be victims in a case here? Like, what's so hard about that? What is so hard about it? This is ridiculous, y'all. Love you. See you on the next one.
We keep on moving. We keep on moving along. We keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. We keep on moving. We keep on moving along. We keep on rolling. Yeah. No, we ain't slowing it down.
Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby, come and show me how. Gotta do it right now, you know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things, they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium, pull up with a team and them. Ain't worried about the other side, they know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Work to the man above, keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, though. Gotta keep it grooving, keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are Interscope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm independent, though. Staying prayed up, ain't nothing gon' phase us. Ain't never gon' let a lame say what they just made up. I never take a pay cut, we getting what we worth in. I never change the blueprint cause we know it's really working.
Keep on moving.
Moving.
We keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
Rolling.
No, we ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
moving.
Moving.
We keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
Rolling.
No, we ain't
rolling, keep it
slowing
moving.
it down.
Never gonna lose it. Cause we in it for the movement. If I'm lying, then I'm flying. Don't play into their amusement. If we trying, we ain't dying. Never sleep, never. Never sleep, never. The moment that you rest your head, they think they can't compete. If you gotta skip steps, then the plan is not complete. Get your reps in, get your reps in, get your. Never rest on a past success. You gotta love what you do if you tryna be the best.
Keep on moving.
Moving.
We keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
Rolling.
Yeah, yeah. We ain't slowing it down.
Never slowing down, never
moving.
Moving.
We keep on moving along.
Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it
rolling.
Rolling.
No, we
Keep
ain't
it rolling, keep it
slowing